Let us start with the truth most people overlook. Looking expensive has nothing to do with logos, price tags, or chasing trends. It's a vibe, a visual language, a sense of intention behind what you wear. You've probably seen women walk into a room wearing nothing flashy, just a cream blouse, black trousers, a slick ponytail, and yet, somehow, they radiate wealth. That's not an accident. It's styling done right. The expensive look is clean, polished, confident. It's clothing that fits well, in colors that flatter, with textures that feel elevated. It whispers luxury instead of shouting it. And the best part? You can create this entire look without spending a lot. You just need to know what to pay attention to. And that's what this video is all about. Throughout this guide, we'll break down exactly how to build an elegant wardrobe on a modest budget. From tailoring secrets and smart shopping to the colors, fabrics, and accessories that make the biggest visual difference. This isn't about faking wealth. It's about expressing refinement in a way that aligns with your reality. Whether your top is thrifted or from Zara, we're going to make it look like. So grab a coffee, open your closet, and let's reimagine your style. One elevated budget-friendly outfit at a time. Monochrome magic? One color? Endless elegance. There's something about a monochrome outfit that immediately screams sophistication. And the secret? It costs nothing extra. In fact, using one color head to toe is one of the most affordable ways to look like you spent hours getting dressed. Even if you threw it together in 5 minutes, monochrome isn't just about wearing all black. It's about choosing a single color family. Ivory, beige, navy, olive, deep chocolate, and layering it thoughtfully. The result is sleek, elongated, and undeniably elevated. Why does it work so well? Because it creates visual harmony. No clashing, no distractions, just clean lines and effortless balance. Even a casual combo, like an oatmeal sweater with matching trousers and neutral sneakers, can look red carpet ready if the tones are consistent. And here's where it gets fun. You can mix textures within your monochrome palette to add interest. Think cotton paired with satin, or wool against silk. Different materials in the same shade add depth and richness, making your outfit look far more expensive than it actually is. Start with what you already own, group pieces by color, and try creating full looks with your neutrals first. Beige, white, black, or gray. Once you master that, try tonal dressing in bolder hues, like olive green or rust. Minimal cost, maximum style. That's monochrome magic. Tailoring tricks that instantly elevate any outfit. You don't need a designer label to look sharp. You need structure. The biggest secret to looking expensive? Clothes that actually fit you. Not the mannequin, not the hanger. You. Tailoring is what separates just okay from chic and intentional. And no, you don't need a personal seamstress. A few easy tweaks, even at a local alteration shop, can completely transform how polished you look. Let's start with the essentials. Take in the waist of blazers, dresses, or trousers to define your shape. Shorten sleeves so they hit right at the wrist, not your palm. Hem pants so they skim your shoes perfectly. Cropped trousers that hover awkwardly above the ankle, not elegant. Fix gaping waistbands or loose bust darts to avoid that off-the-rack look. Even cheap clothing becomes looks when it fits, like it was made for you. In fact, a $25 thrifted blazer tailored to perfection will always outshine a $300 one that droops or bunches. And here's a pro tip. If tailoring isn't in your budget yet, fake the look by choosing stretch fabrics that contour to your body, cinching oversized pieces with a belt, or rolling sleeves and tucking hems just right. Fit is everything. It makes you look taller, slimmer, and infinitely more expensive without spending a fortune. Neutrals done right. The quiet luxury palette. If there's one color strategy that wealthy women swear by, it's neutrals. And no, they're not boring. When done right, they're rich, powerful, and quietly luxurious. Think about it. Beige, cream, camel, white, charcoal, taupe. These tones never scream for attention, yet they always look put together. The trick isn't just wearing neutrals. It's choosing the right ones for your skin tone and mixing them with intention. Want to look instantly elegant? Start with warm camel overcoats, ivory blouses, charcoal trousers, or taupe knit sets. These colors mimic the palettes of high-end brands like Max Mara, The Row, and Céline, all masters of minimalist richness. But here's the secret. It's not just the color, it's how it's styled. Neutrals look most expensive when they're worn in monochrome or tonal layers, paired with structured silhouettes accented with gold or pearl jewelry kept crisp, clean, and wrinkle-free. Even the most affordable pieces, a $10 tee, a $20 wide-leg pant, look designer when they're in a cohesive neutral palette. And when you stick to these tones, your wardrobe becomes effortlessly mixed and matchable. Quiet luxury is about whispering confidence. You don't need sequins or neon to be noticed. Just the right beige, worn with poise. Jewelry that looks on a budget. When it comes to looking expensive, jewelry is the finishing touch that speaks volumes. And the good news, it doesn't need to come in a velvet box or from a high-end boutique to make an impact. In fact, budget-friendly jewelry can look incredibly refined if you follow a few golden rules. Literally, first, opt for classic designs over trendy shapes. Think gold hoops, not too big, not too tiny, dainty chain necklaces, layered in 2s or 3s pearl studs or drops, always timeless cuff bracelets or bangles in sleek metallic tones. Second, go for gold tone or matte finishes over shiny high-gloss metals, which can sometimes look cheap. Brushed metal feels more designer, even if it's under $10. Avoid anything too flashy, clunky, or covered in rhinestones. Loud jewelry can drag down an otherwise elevated look. Instead, think of your accessories like a whisper, not a shout. When shopping, try affordable brands that specialize in minimal, elegant designs, like Ana Luisa, Mejuri dupes, or even carefully chosen pieces from fast fashion retailers. You'd be surprised what gems are hiding in unexpected places, and always store your pieces well. Even budget jewelry stays looks if it's kept tarnish-free and polished. Jewelry should complement you, not compete with you. A delicate touch of sparkle tells the world you're intentional, not impulsive, and that is what luxury really looks like. Shoes speak volumes, even affordable ones, let's be honest. Shoes tell stories. And when it comes to looking expensive, they're often the first detail people notice. No matter how chic your outfit is, worn out or sloppy shoes can ruin the whole impression. But here's the best part. Looking polished from the ground up doesn't mean spending a fortune. The trick is choosing shoes that are clean-lined, versatile, and quietly powerful. Start with neutral tones. Black, beige, nude, soft, gray. These colors pair seamlessly with any outfit and visually extend the leg. Avoid overly loud patterns, busy logos, or bright plastic finishes. They often cheapen a look, even when the shoe itself isn't inexpensive. For style, you can't go wrong with point-to-toe flats. For an elegant, lengthened look, classic loafers for that quiet luxury feel, low block heels for daytime polish. Sleek ankle boots with a narrow silhouette or minimalist sneakers in all white leather, and please, take care of them. Wipe them down. Replace the laces. Use a polish. A $30 pair of shoes can look like $300 with the right upkeep. Meanwhile, even luxury footwear loses its charm when it's scuffed or neglected. If you're thrifting or bargain shopping, inspect the stitching, the sole, and the shape. Opt for structured, timeless designs over trend-based details. Your shoes are your foundation. They ground the outfit, anchor your posture, and tell the world you've got your style sorted. Bags that fake a designer feel. You don't need to carry a 5-figure bag to look like you do. In fact, some of the most expensive-looking bags are quietly hanging on budget racks, waiting for someone who knows what to look for. First, avoid anything overly flashy. If it's covered in rhinestones, glitter, oversized logos, or trendy hardware, it's more likely to age fast. The expensive look. It's understated, structured, and quietly confident. What gives a bag that designer feel, even on a budget? Clean, minimal shapes like a top-handle satchel or a structured tote, matte faux leather, instead of shiny plastic finishes, subtle stitching and symmetrical seams, muted neutrals, black, camel, ivory, or rich espresso, gold or brushed metal accents, not cheap silver zippers. Brands like Charles & Keith, J.W. Pei, and certain Zara pieces often nail this look at a fraction of the cost. You can also find pre-loved gems in thrift shops. Just keep your eyes peeled for bags that hold their shape and feel sturdy in the hand. And here's a tip. Size matters. Small to medium bags tend to feel more refined than oversized totes, unless the tote is structured and sleek. A slouchy hobo can look casual or dated, but a small, boxy crossbody, instantly chic. Carry it with posture. Treat it like it's worth something. Because style, after all, is in how you wear it, not what it cost. Why fabric matters more than you think. Here's a secret that instantly separates high street fashion from high-end style. Fabric choice? Even the most perfectly styled outfit can fall flat if the fabric looks or feels cheap. Luxury is as much about texture as it is about cut. And luckily, you don't need designer budgets to choose the right materials. Let's start with what to avoid. Shiny polyester that clings and wrinkles, easily stretchy, thin knits that lose shape, overly synthetic blends that reflect light in the wrong way instead. Look for affordable versions of classic looks, fabrics. Cotton poplin for crisp shirts and dresses, linen blends for effortless elegance in summer, tweed and buckle for texture in jackets, faux, suede or faux leather with a matte finish, ribbed knits that hold their shape, satin in soft, neutral tones. Feel the fabric before you buy. If it feels cheap, it probably looks cheap too, no matter how well it's styled. Here's a stylist trick. When you thrift or shop online, prioritize how the fabric drapes. A good fabric falls gently and has a bit of weight. This gives movement, softness, and a sense of quiet confidence. Remember, expensive-looking clothes don't wrinkle, easily cling awkwardly, or make that stiff swish-swish noise. They flow, they breathe, they feel soft against the skin, and now, so will yours. No luxury price tag required. Minimalism with maximum impact. Minimalism isn't about having less. It's about wearing less, better. And when done right, it's one of the fastest ways to look polished, powerful, and expensive. On any budget. At its core, minimalist fashion is about clean lines, purposeful choices, and letting quality speak. The less visual clutter, the more attention is drawn to the structure, fabric, and fit, which, as you've learned, are the silent signatures of luxury. What does minimalist dressing look like in practice? A crisp white shirt tucked into tailored black trousers, a cream knit dress with simple gold earrings, a charcoal blazer over a monochrome base, a sleek bun, nude makeup, and an elegant watch? Each piece says something, but nothing shouts. To master minimalism affordably, think in essentials. One great blazer, one perfect pair of dark jeans, one neutral toned sweater that fits like a dream. You don't need 10 versions of anything, just the right one. And here's the magic. Minimalist looks are timeless, which means you wear them longer, style them differently, and shop less. That's not just elegant, it's smart. Add drama with a bold red lip, or elevate a plain outfit with a sculptural bag. But always keep one thing in mind. If you want to look expensive, less is almost always more. This is where luxury lives. In restraint, in simplicity, and in the power of one perfectly chosen thing. Hair, skin, and fragrance. The invisible expensiveness. Looking expensive isn't just about clothes, it's also about what surrounds them. Hair, skin, and fragrance are the invisible accessories that complete your entire present. They don't have logos, but they leave a lasting impression. And often, they say more than your outfit ever could. Let's start with hair. A sleek ponytail, a soft blowout, or a simple bun can make a $10 outfit look like a fashion editorial. You don't need weekly salon visits. Just well-groomed hair that looks intentional. Even a messy bun feels chic when the strands are glossy and smooth. Now, skin. We're not talking about flawless perfection. We're talking about hydrated, glowy, cared-for skin. When your complexion looks fresh, everything you wear feels more elevated. Keep it simple, cleanse, moisturize, and maybe add a dewy tint or subtle highlight. Then there's fragrance. Your silent signature. Elegant women often smell expensive long before they're seen. And you don't need a designer bottle. Look for soft, layered notes like sandalwood, vanilla, rose, or musk. Apply lightly. A whisper of scent feels luxurious. An overpowering cloud doesn't remember. It's not about being perfect. It's about looking like you've thought it through. When your hair is styled, your skin glows, and your scent lingers subtly. Even the simplest outfit takes on a richness that no money can fake. Because true it's what people feel when you walk in, and even more when you leave. Secondhand chic. Finding gems without the guilt. If you want to look expensive without spending a lot, the smartest move might just be walking past the mall and straight into a thrift shop. Yes, secondhand is where true style insiders build their wardrobes. Why? Because luxury isn't about how new something is. It's about how special it feels. And nothing feels more special than finding a hidden gem for a fraction of the price. Thrift stores, vintage markets, consignment apps, they're goldmines for pieces that are, well made, already tested by time. Think about it. A vintage wool coat with perfect tailoring, a 90s leather crossbody with rich patina, a silk blouse in a neutral shade that feels better than anything on today's racks. All for under $30. That's luxury on your terms. When thrifting, look for quality over label. Run your hands over the fabric. Check for structure, weight, stitching. Ask yourself, would this catch my eye in a high-end boutique? Tailoring is your friend here. 2. An oversized blazer or slightly too long trousers can easily be altered to perfection for far less than buying new. And secondhand fashion isn't just budget-friendly. It's planet-friendly, too. You're recycling elegance, reviving craftsmanship, and creating a wardrobe that feels curated, not mass-produced. When someone compliments your outfit, smile and say, "Thanks, vintage." That's not just style, that's story. Small details, big impressions, buttons, belts, and more luxury isn't always loud. Often, it whispers through the tiny, thoughtful details that most people overlook. And when you want to look expensive on a budget, mastering these little touches is your biggest advantage. Let's talk buttons first. Swapping cheap plastic buttons for metal, tortoise, or fabric-covered ones can instantly transform a $20 blazer into something that looks runway ready. It's a micro upgrade with macro impact, and you can do it yourself. Now, belts. A well-placed belt can completely redefine your silhouette, add structure, and make a loose dress or oversized coat look designer. Choose belts in rich tones, matte finishes, or minimalist hardware. Even better, thrift belts from real leather for under $10. Instant polish. Then there's stitching and hems, clean seams, sharp pleats, cuffed sleeves. They all signal intention. If something fits well but has a cheap hem, get it tailored or cuff it yourself. People notice. Other details to watch for. Zippers and clasps. Choose smooth, subtle hardware over flashy or plastic pockets. Functional and well-placed adds lining. Even partial lining gives structure and weight. The secret is to treat every garment like a design project. Small edits, thoughtful accessories, and subtle upgrades create outfits that look custom, not off. Remember, people don't remember logos. They remember the way something looked finished. And when your outfit is full of refined little choices, the whole thing feels a lot more expensive than it actually was. How to look like you have a stylist. Ever see someone whose outfits just click? Every piece in sync, every detail intentional, and think, she must have a stylist. Here's a little secret. You don't need one. You just need to think like one. Stylists don't chase trends. They build looks around balance, cohesion, and personality. And you can do the same, even with a modest closet and a $0 budget. Here's how. Plan your outfits in advance. Don't wait until 5 minutes before leaving. Lay out full outfits, test combinations, and take mirror selfies. That's what stylists do. They pre-style so the final look feels effortless. Use a 3-piece rule. Any outfit with a top, bottom, and one additional element instantly looks styled. That third piece adds the wow. Stick to a cohesive color palette. Stylists pull from wardrobes where colors work together. Aim for 3 to 4 main tones in your wardrobe so everything mixes. Anchor the look? Every outfit should have one visual focal point. Bold earrings, a sharp blazer, or a striking shoe. Don't compete with yourself. Finish the outfit. Even just adding perfume, sunglasses, or a structured bag changes your energy. Stylists never forget the finishing touch. Neither should you. When you approach fashion like an editor, not just a shopper, every outfit becomes a curated story. And the best part, you're the stylist behind it all. Seasonal staples that always look polished, truly stylish women. Dante rebuild their wardrobe every season. They rotate staples that look elegant. And the beauty of seasonal staples. You don't need many, just a few polished, versatile pieces that transition beautifully with a few styling tweaks. Let us break it down. Here's what to invest in or hunt for each season, on a budget. Spring trench coat? Light, tailored, and always refined. Choose beige or stone for maximum versatility. Crisp white shirt? Roll the sleeves, tuck it in, belt it. Endless chic, loafers or ballet flats. In nude or black, they elevate any jeans and tee combo. Summer? Linen trousers or midi dresses. Breathable, natural, and always minimalist sandals. Think simple straps, tan leather, flat or low heel, straw tote or structured bag. Add instant Riviera energy to every outfit. Autumn, wool, or faux wool coats. Belted or tailored styles in camel, gray, or navy scream sophistication. Ankle boots, matte leather, or suede with a slim silhouette. Knit sets, matching top and bottom always feels designer, even on a budget. Winter, turtlenecks, layered or solo. They elevate even the most casual denim. Tailored trousers, in thicker fabrics like wool blends, warm and refined. Structured bags and textured scarves. Small winter touches that feel rich. Rotate smart, choose intentionally, and let your wardrobe do the talking, season after season. Colors to avoid if you want to look luxurious. Not all colors are created equal when it comes to looking expensive. Some shades, no matter how trendy, can cheapen your look, and that's the last thing you want when you're aiming for quiet luxury. Here are the colors to approach with caution, or avoid entirely if you want that polished vibe. Neon and overly bright shades. These scream fast fashion and are often tricky to style elegantly. Neon greens, hot pinks, or electric blues rarely read as refined. Overly shiny metallics. Unless you're going for a special occasion glam look, avoid shiny golds or silvers in fabric or accessories that look costume-y. Too much white. Crisp whites can look luxurious, but they also show dirt and wear. If your whites are dull or stained, they pull your whole look down. Very dark browns and muddy colors. These can look drab or dated if not paired correctly, especially in heavy fabrics. Excessive pastels. Soft colors can be lovely, but layered in the wrong way, they may look juvenile rather than sophisticated. Instead, lean into rich neutrals, muted tones, and deep, saturated colors like navy, forest green, burgundy, camel, and charcoal. These shades read as timeless and expensive, even if the garment isn't. Remember, color can enhance your elegance, but only if you wear it intentionally. Avoid colors that distract or look tired, and your wardrobe will always feel fresh and high. Confidence as your best accessory. No matter how perfectly you dress, nothing looks more expensive than confidence. It's the invisible thread that pulls every detail together and makes an outfit unforgettable. You could wear a bespoke suit or a thrifted sweater, but if you're avoiding eye contact or fidgeting, the whole look falls flat. Confidence doesn't mean arrogance. It's quiet, grounded, and effortless. So how do you cultivate that expensive woman energy? Start with these simple mindset shifts. Own your style choices. When you commit to an outfit, wear it like it was made for you. Stand tall. Good posture lengthens your silhouette and radiates. Move deliberately. Slow, purposeful movements say you're comfortable in your skin and your clothes. Smile subtly. A relaxed, genuine smile invites warmth and presence. Speak softly but clearly. Your voice is part of your personal style. Calm and confident is magnetic. Remember, luxury isn't just fabric or fit. It's the way you carry yourself. People notice how you wear your clothes as much as what you're wearing. So next time you get dressed, take a moment. Breathe deeply. Straighten your shoulders. Look in the mirror and remind yourself, you are worth this moment of elegance. Confidence turns clothes into statements and outfits into legacies. It's your most valuable land. Your closet, reimagined. Final looks on a budget. Now that you've learned all the secrets, it's time to reimagine your closet as the ultimate luxury boutique without spending a fortune. Start by keep only pieces that fit well, align with your style, and make you feel confident. A curated closet means less time searching and more time styling. Next, mix and match using the principles we covered. Monochrome palettes, layering with texture, and playing with structured silhouettes. Combine your tailored blazer with casual jeans. Pair a simple knit with a statement belt. Experiment, but always aim for balance and cohesion. Remember, alterations and small upgrades can transform old favorites into new treasures. Swap buttons, add belts, or invest in a local tailor to perfect fit. Don't forget the power of accessories, shoes, and bags to refresh your looks instantly. And above all, keep your grooming sharp, polished hair, glowing skin, and a subtle fragrance complete the picture. Finally, wear every outfit with confidence. The clothes are your canvas, but you are the masterpiece. Your closet is no longer just storage, it's your personal style studio. Each piece tells a story of thoughtful choices, smart investments, and timeless elegance. By embracing these budget-friendly strategies, you don't just look expensive, you are expensive. So, open that door with pride, step out with poise, and show the world the power of style without compromise.